Okay, chapter 6, examples from the book. I'm going to look at problems number 14 and 20 on in the back of chapter 6. Okay, so I'm on page 170. Alright, so here's the textbook. So first, page 170, problem number 14. Okay, and so here you can see problem number 14. Okay, it says which of these scatter plots show, and then you've got A through E. So part A, little or no association. So you want to have little or no relationship between your X and your Y. So I would say this one, number 1. This has like a linear relationship. This one seems to have some kind of a curved relationship going on, so I would just put number 1 for A. Okay, B, which shows a negative association, so that means the values seem to decrease as you move from left to right. Only number 4 decreases as we move from left to right. Okay, for C, which ones show a linear association? That one just looks like a cloud of points. This one seems to be linear, so number 2. This one seems to be more curved than linear, so I'm not going to put that one. But number 4 does seem to be linear in form, so 2 and 4. And for D, a moderately strong association. So moderately strong, we want the points kind of close together. I would say definitely not this one. And then part E is going to ask for a very strong association. So I'm going to say this number 3 has like a moderately strong association. You can definitely see a pattern, a curved pattern going on, but the points are a little bit spread out. So I would say 3. And for a very strong association, I would go with both 2 and 4. They seem to be very strong. The points are a little bit more close together. 2 could probably go with 3, or with part D as well, possibly moderately strong. I'll just put it in parentheses here. For part E, though, very strong association, I would put 4, and I'm just going to put in parentheses 2 as well. So I don't, moderately strong, there's no strict guide as to what to call moderately strong and strong. Okay, so 2, I would say scatterplot 2 could go into either one of those. Okay. Alright, I also want to look at problem number 20. So, number 20 is more scatter plots. Okay, right here. Okay. Alright, it says matching. Here are several scatter plots. The calculated correlations, your R values, are negative 0.977, negative 0.021, positive 0.736, and positive 0.951. Which is which? Okay, so negative 0.977, that's really close to a negative 1. So being close to negative 1 or positive 1, that suggests a strong linear association or a strong linear relationship. So the ones that are going to be very linear in form are going to be the values that are close to 1 or a negative 1. So these two right over here. Okay, the ones that look the most linear, I would say, are parts A and part C. Okay, so these two are linear, or scatter plots A and C. Negative value of R, that's going to suggest a negative relationship, a negative direction. So the values should be decreasing as you move left to right. So for scatter plot A, the value of R on that one is the negative 0.977. Okay, so that's this one right here. And then for scatter plot C, okay, this one is also linear, okay, so but it's going to have a positive value of r because it has a positive direction. The values are increasing as you move left to right. So that's going to have the value of r being positive 0.951. So those values are close to 1 and negative 1, so strong linear relationship. Okay, for the other two scatter plots, B and D, and then the other values of r that they give us, this one right here, okay, there's no real form, it's just a mess of points here, just like a cloud of points. So we should expect the value of r for this to be very close to 0, okay? And this has a curved pattern. It's more linear than this one, so its value of r should be closer to a positive 1 because it's increasing as we move left to right, so positive. But its value should be closer to 1 than this one would be, and this one should be very close to 0 because it's there's no pattern. So anyways, it looks like for D we'll go with negative 0.021. That's the closest one to 0. Okay, and then for B, we'll go with the 0.736 value.